The two types of I can't draw. Never stop drawing. 2008 to 2023. There's literally no way a horse drew this carriage. Nobody, me, ever think about this. Be not afraid. Ma'am, this is the Slexiest moment of my life. I can't create anything like this. My dad would send shut like this from prison, and it would make me not miss him. I was supposed to draw a male cow, but I drew it as a female instead. I made a mistake. Genetics squished my face, but society squished my soul. Whoever drew Goku Jackson really a menace to society. This from Dragon Ball Z. Hey, Paul. What you doing? Writing a letter, Paul. I was given a thorn in my flesh, a messenger from Satan, to torment me. 3 times I. Tibetan foxes look like someone tried to draw a normal fox and couldn't get the face right. How to draw a rat. 1. Draw any shape. 2. Done. Wow, this really works. She fell asleep on me while we FaceTimed, so I drew her till she woke up. She needed the sleep, and I needed the inspiration. For your consideration, a horse with a neck like a heron. Perfect for snatching birds right out of the air. Normal horse. Never getting sick. Always having good weather. Immortality. Being able to draw things the way you see them in your head. I really like drawing giant birds demolishing armies. My coffee got cold, so I made an owl with it. You made a owl with your coffee. I can't even make coffee with coffee. When you're an in-flight safety pamphlet designer who definitely knows what babies look like. Is it the weekend yet? Asked Pooh. Nah, it's only Wednesday, said Piglet. Duck, said Pooh. It's fun to draw cats when you don't know cat anatomy. No, that's accurate. Truly wonderful. The mind of a child is the mind of a child. Task 1. Use a sketch to explain how you would stop recess. Please consider itty bitty mantis centaurs. Okay, shut alright. So I realize you probably meant something like this. But initially, all I was thinking was Making Up by Aiden. Imagine that you have broken Emma's toy. What can you say to make her feel better? Draw yourself in the box below. Then write what you would say in the speech bubble. You broke my toy. Homunda. Congratulations to the winners of LeBron's drawing contest. Remember, the winner of this contest was chosen through likes. First place. Second place. Guy who got second place. Bruh. Imagine spending 40 hours perfecting your photorealistic frog, only to get crushed by this thing. Congratulations to the 2 winners of the Froggo drawing contests. Remember that the winner of this contest was chosen through likes. First place. Second place. Life's a water slide, where you die at the end. Start. You are here. She about to be mad as duck. My son drew this in 5th grade. Perhaps I'm biased, but I thought it was clever and funny. My friend's son drew a picture of mommy mowing the lawn. She really knows how to mow down that bush. My art. In a boring class. In art class. Found this work of art at my local Five Guys Burgers and Fries. Teen lounge. That means teens only. No. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Rescued bat enjoys a banana. Saw a guy hold his baby up to a painting like this today. We should stop taking pictures of people in public and resort back to drawing from memory. Back in the 90s, being able to hand draw Goku was enough to become popular. Yes. The original template. Me trying to draw it. Our 6-year-old handed us a note. His teacher had called my wife and I in for an emergency meeting. We asked our son if he had any idea why, and he said she didn't like a drawing I did. We went in the next day. His teacher pulled the drawing below out and said, I asked him to draw his family and he drew this. Would you mind explaining? Not at all. My wife said. Family vacation. Snorkeling off the Bahamas. Our exterminator left his notebook at our house today and, literally, this was all he wrote down. My friend is a teacher and asked a student to wash the board after class. She came back to this instead. I drew this and I'm kind of proud of it. I just wanted to show it to you guys. I'm not very good at drawing hands. Me and the boys about to sign the declaration. Not bad, kid. How to draw a sheep. Draw a cloud, legs, a circle for the head. And there you have it. A sheep. Someone draw a sheep using these instructions. This really helped. I think this is the best sheep I have ever drawn. Me when the art teacher tells us we can draw whatever for our projects. Nobody. Girls in kids drawings. Hey, can you draw me please? She's using 100% of her brain. When your teacher says you got 3 minutes left on a test. Teacher, make an artwork that shows how you feel. Art skill in my mind. Actual art skill. Schoolboy's drawing helped police track down man trying to get into school. In an anatomy book somewhere. Saw this cloud and thought it looked like a girl sleeping. So one thing led to another and I sketched this. That's a cowboy hat actually. Japanese snake girl drawing in 1773. Japanese snake girl drawing in 2023. Drawings like these in textbooks are one of the things I miss most from school. You son of a butch. I told you I'd do it. You're next. Drawings made by people with mental illness. Telling them I'm not a real artist is always the most difficult part. The drawing idea I had in my head. My ability to draw. When I was 8, I drew this comic about 2 girls kissing, and my mom was outraged, and I thought it was because my art wasn't good enough, so I kept trying to draw girls kissing, and she sent me to therapy, and my therapist tried explaining homosexuality to me, and I didn't even know what that had to do with my art skills. Congratulations to the 2 winners of the Doggo drawing contest. Remember that the winner of this contest was chosen through likes. First place. Second place. I love democracy. I started crying in class because I tried to draw a chameleon from memory. My niece drew me holding hands with a burrito, and I've never felt more understood. It's called The Art of War. Why are there no drawings? I did this for my anatomy class a year ago, and every once in a while, I see it while going through my art folders, and it haunts me. It's haunting all of us now. Hey son, what are you drawing? It's a picture of mommy. Oh, of course. I can tell for sure. You did a great job, kiddo. Honey, I think our son might be retarded. I give up, said Tiny Dragon. That's okay, said Big Panda. We'll try again tomorrow. How to draw a wolf. Step 1. Draw a circle. Step 2. Add some details. Me. Draws a dead format in hopes of reviving it. The internet. The council will decide your fate. When you show the annoying art kid your drawing, and he starts redrawing it. Trying to think of a new name to give the city you just conquered. Me. Tries to draw. My brain. Draw a circle. My hand. Egg. Take it or leave it. How to draw a bird. Realistic painting. Drawing. To curved lines. Person who's good at drawing. Sorry, this drawing is so bad. Me. Yeah, it looks like shut. No, this isn't how you're supposed to play the game. Teacher, why do you draw in class? Me. Drawing tutorials be like. Step 1. Step 2. And add some shadows. Me. I want to draw something breathtaking. My brain, in its infinite wisdom. Ferret, but longer. How to draw an invisible man. You know, I'm something of a painter myself. My dad at 17. I'm gonna feed my family by working hard day and night. Me at 17. I'm gonna draw a meme by hand so I can get fake internet points. Dear Diary, today I got paid to draw Doom guy teaching Rapunzel from Disney's Tangled how to shoot the heavy assault rifle. Today was a good day. My dad realizing I ate all the chips. My mom saying it was just crumbs. Me knowing full well it was 2 whole ace bags. How's life going? I'm not very good at it, but it doesn't matter. My progress in art. 2009. 2019. If you're having a bad day, please remember that a man from Canada known as Michelangelo uses a GPS tracker of his bike rides to draw pictures. She said the only reason she fell in love with me was because they told her I can draw very well. Please rate my drawing before I show her. Nobody. Artists need money for art supplies. I forgot what an elephant face looks like halfway through this painting. Woman salted on bike path. Deputies release sketch of suspect. How I think I will draw versus what it ends up as. Draw hands instead of hiding them in pockets. Or draw 25. Artists. My boyfriend draw this pic of me and him. He misspelled my name, but in his defense, I sometimes go by Chloe, so it's fine. My drawings in paper. My drawings on computer. People who draw anime in an anime are just drawing realism. Change my mind. My brain. We should draw something. Me. Okay, what should we draw? My brain. Good question. My art when I don't follow tutorials. My art when I follow tutorials. My old drawings. Me. Why are you cringe? Distribution of time while I'm drawing. Drawing. Selecting music. Vibing to the music. Blank staring at the wall. You mess up while drawing an eye. Panic. You fix it. Calm. You have to draw the other eye. Panic. Okay, but why? I have the best idea in the universe. What? You need to draw Beethoven as a tooth fairy. What a lovely idea. I'll save that idea. Yay. Stupid animators. I finally found it. After 15 years. The scroll of truth. Having eyelashes makes you evil. Nia. If kids' drawings were real animals. The house that we draw as kids exists. Doodling in the margins of my notebook when I'm bored in class. Working on my final art project that's worth half my grade. When a kindergartner draws you. Hard to swallow pills. Drawing a meme doesn't make it funnier. Okay, I'm a draw. Damn. Got no motivation anymore after gathering my needed materials. Doodle in my notebook instead of taking notes. Me. Anywhere that I have to take notes. Pinterest. Me. My unfinished art. Stop drawing cats. Or draw 25. Me. Me. Drawing. School. Me. Drawing. When you are told to draw something, but you have no motivation to draw, so you just sit there like. When you walk out of your house and see a drawing in front of your doorstep, realization. My art when I'm bored. My art when I actually try. Congratulations to the 2 winners of Stonge in a drawing contest, and the winner of this contest was chosen through likes. First place. Second place. Lost cat. Looks like this. Wait a minute. Please fast draw. Left 5 minutes. Stop removing Livia Mel's Frederica. Or draw 25. The drawing stream. You spot a mistake in a drawing you made. Panic. You see a pencil on your desk. Calm. You have to get up to get it. Panic. The road normally. The road when I'm writing or drawing. When you spend hours drawing an anime of Deku vs Bakugo, and some kid says, hey, that's on YouTube. Funky student. Man, you just killed my vibe. That's wiggity whack, yo. By the way, comment if you want to see my drawing of Deku and Bakugo. My drawing skills. My writing skills. Thinking about drawing. Actually trying to draw. When you're a very talented painter at school, you have limited time. What I imagine my drawing would look like. what it actually looks like. You make a drawing. It gets famous. On roll 34. On roll 34. I drew this art. I'll give you the link to the website I used. Me makes a drawing error and decides to scribble all over it. My customer at the tattoo studio. What the duh? Me. Drawing. Twitter. Wattpad. Extension. Homework. Me. Drawing. Twitter. Wattpad. Extension. Putting the hands behind the back. Hiding the hands in pockets. Crossing the arms together. Actually drawing them. You draw on the homework. You erase it. It doesn't erase. It doesn't erase. You'll scribble over it and erase it again. Drawing. Actually drawing. Thinking of an idea. My maths teacher told me to draw a vector, and I drew it. Infinite IQ. 1889 AD. Van Gogh, your work is garbage. 2015 AD. He was truly ahead of his time. It's tragic how nobody understands an artist until long after they die. 2285 AD. Me, I snack at drawing. Everyone, just keep trying. Me and my low motivation. My goodness, what an idea, why didn't I think of that? Drawing Riggy in class. Drawing Dano in class. Me. My favorite thing about being an artist is that there are no real limits to what you can create. Anything you imagine can become reality, and I think that's great. What I want to draw. What I actually draw. You can't look at my sketchbook. I have really personal stuff in here. Oh yeah. Like what? PTOS. None of your business. POV. Drawing the other eye. Absolutely zero chance a horse drew this. Me. Why don't I ever understand anything in class? Also me. Sketches all over notes instead of actually paying attention. Lawful good. Neutral good. Chaotic good. Lawful neutral. True neutral. Chaotic neutral. Lawful evil. Neutral evil. Chaotic evil. Me standing in front of the art supply store wanting to buy another sketchbook when I have 15 unfinished ones at home. Being an artist. Actually liking your own work. Admiring other people's art. Being jealous of better artists. Difficulty deciding what to make. Making things for people. Crying and screaming. Finishing work. Hating the crap out of your work. I'll pay whatever your rate is because I love your art and understand how hard you work. Mom gives me how to draw anime books when I was younger. Me uses them. Mom, can you draw something other than anime? Me. Playing games. Me. Drawing. How some people treat sketchbooks. Gentle, thoughtful, pretty, meticulous. Me. When you can't figure out how to draw something and the reference doesn't exist, I don't need sleep. I need answers. How I see my drawings when I'm just a beginner. How I see those old drawings now. When you've been doubting yourself the whole drawing, but then you add the highlights. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. When you draw a circle, but don't finish filling it in. Kirby has found your sin unforgivable. I drawed Mr. Incredible. Me. Trying to draw something. Art bulk. Me. Trying to draw something. Checking on my school GC about announcement on Messenger at home. Drawing some turtles or random stuff on my notebook or paper. What I do when I'm drawing. Erasing stuff. Staring off into space. Actually drawing. I'm the dumbest man alive. I waste $100 for a artist to make me a image. You're clearly dumber. Drawing be like. For imagination. For skill or money. I'm waiting to see how long it takes the police sketch artist to realize that I'm describing myself. Me. Drawing. My friend, you're a very good drawer. Me. Thanks. Kids, draw something you like very much. Bad kid. Bad kid. Drawing on paper is just giving the paper a tattoo. Change my mind. Me. A finished drawing. Shading and coloring. Me. A finished drawing. Me. Wow, I'm really proud of this art. Sees other art. My confidence, 8. I'll see you next month. Me thinking about a drawing I wanna draw. Me when I draw it. Teacher, draw a vector. Me, I actually drew this. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Writing, using ink or other substances to create a smooth bulk texture on a piece of paper. When you see an outstanding drawing, but all it reminds you of is that your drawing is shitty. Children draw crappy and nobody panics. Grown-ups draw crappy and everyone loses their minds. Is drawing good for your health? It strengthens your problem-solving skills and helps bring out the creativity that may be hiding in you. Relieves stress and anxiety. Drawing can be very therapeutic for the mind and soul. In general, enjoying drawing and art also can be a stress reliever because it makes you escape your real problems. Me after drawing 3 of these. Me, draws picture. Me looking at it an hour later. Ice from cringe. Me just wanting to draw. Would you please stop? That one kid kicking the table leg. Kicking the friggin' table. Final step. Your face when the drawing is actually recognizable as the character from the tutorial. Draw 2 buttons. No, draw 2 buttons. The drawing in my head. The actual drawing. My art is so bad, I could never make something like this. People, is this a compliment? My drawing skills normally. My drawing skills when I have an art contest. When the test has a backside. Me. Hard to swallow pills. Not every new drawing has to be better than the last one. Trade offer. I receive drawing. You receive drawing.